to, baby, baby, baby. Yeah. Loving you every day. Don't you look no more. Love without a limit. Hi, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shelby of Shelby in the Book Club, and in today's video, we're going to talk all things tiny books. And when I say tiny books, I mean, you know, them books under 300 pages. You blink and they be over. I know I talk about my fear of big books, but every once in a while, I like me a tiny book, right? I feel like at the end of the month, when you rush in to see how many books you read for the month, and you just need a couple more books in there. You get you a little itty bitty old book, read it in a day, and then it's over. So if you would like to hear about some tiny books that I like, and then the one that I don't like at all, stay tuned. Okay, so first on the list, and these are in no particular order. It's in no particular order. First, we have Memorial Drive, A Daughter's Memoir by Natasha Trethewey. I talked about this book in my favorites, not last year, but the year before. I love me a good old nasty memoir, okay? This one pulls at your heartstrings. It's only 210, 11, 12 pages. 212 pages. Short read. I love this book so much because Black women don't often share their feelings. Also, parents, you don't realize how your actions and the decisions that you make affect your children. Or maybe you do. And when you do realize it, it's too late. We often in the Black community don't talk about how grief affects us. You don't hear about what it's like to lose your mother. There are just so many things that we don't talk about that she wrote so eloquently in this book. Like, I would love to sit down and talk to her. This is actually probably something that I am going to read again, because it was just so good. So she does have some other books that I didn't even look into, because I think she writes nonfiction and poetry, and the nonfiction part, okay, I can look into that, but I'm not a poetry girl. I'm not that mature. Next, coming in at a whopping 280 pages, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. When I tell you this book was messier than a rib sandwich, baby, another one of my favorites. It just was so good. Like, it talks about so many different things, so many cultural things that if you don't know, you just don't know. And it was good. It was good. The wives had secret. They had their own lives. And you know, I think the big takeaway that I got from that book is we should probably be less judgmental about the things that people do that aren't harming anyone other than themselves. Because if your actions affect more than just you, it's an issue. But if you're just doing self-destructive stuff, I mean, I wish you wouldn't, but we should be less judgmental, because a lot of the times it comes from like cultural trauma, I'll call it, right? It comes from doing what we think we should do because our mama and them said so, and if we don't do it, we don't know what that means or what that's going to look like, and so on and so forth. So we should give people some grace, because it's a struggle trying to live up to the standards of your parents and your your culture, your community, so on and so forth. So many people rooting for you or not, and it's just a whole lot. You just give people grace, okay? Next, at a good old 202 pages, we have Shallow Waters. This one was really good. I feel like I did a review video on this one, and it is about Yemaya the Orisha, who is one of my favorites. I love Yemaya. And it was just really good. It was her as a human and going through her or her transition to a human, it actually made me realize how everything is whitewashed. Like, girl, is The Little Mermaid about Yemaya? Anyway, it was really good. Again, 202 pages, very quick read. Get through it in a day. Now this next one, I ain't like this book, and everybody else like this book, and I'm not the one. I'm just not gonna not tell you about something because I don't like it. Because who are me to judge? Nobody. I am nobody. But at a total of 227 pages, we got Lusted. Listen, the whole time I read this book, I wanted to pop old girl. I wanted to pop her hands. Like, give me, you know, when you was little and you was doing or you was touching something, you handle business doing the touching, and you're like, come here, let me pop your hands. Let me pop you. Cause girl, what? She had rats in her house. A lot of people loved it. I believe she won awards for this book, and a lot of other things. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that you won't, and it doesn't mean that she is not talented. I just felt like I just really didn't like the main character. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. And then last but certainly not least, we have My Monticello. Now this is another book. I'm not gonna say that I didn't like it. I just feel like I didn't understand it. But the opening story, Control Negro, in the audiobook is read by LeVar Burton. Hey, Mr. LeVar Burton, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Hey, Mr. LeVar Burton. Control Negro was amazing. I don't think I understood the story the way that I was supposed to, because there were a lot of different moving pieces, and the synopsis and what I read, the math wasn't mathing, but it wasn't a bad book. Like, I didn't not enjoy listening to it. I just don't think I got from it what I was supposed to. So yeah, and this one is, do y'all hear my dog yelling? Excuse me, 205 pages. This was a book club pick too, actually. We read it as a group. I believe if you go on my Instagram page and you look through the saved Instagram lives, you can find all of what I said and how I felt about that book. So without further ado, because my dog is gonna yell, I love you. If no one has told you today, I love you. You are kind, you are smart, you are important, and I will talk to you soon.